get the UNILAK Cooperative Hub started. To finalize, cooperatives are generally recommended to follow the line of successful stories that have been shared during this conference, and the successful stories has been shared by different cooperative members. For example, the success in empowering members through participatory decision making and strategic planning, and this successful story has been shared by the Ikerekezo Ujeshi Cooperative. In addition to the Mukosi Diary cooperatives who shared a successful story on self-achievement and community impact while addressing challenges in capacity building. Thank you very much for your dedication. Thank you very much for your participation. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Minch. Please, another big round of applause to Dr. Minch along with Mr. Innocent. Yes. What I like the most about these recommendations, we know who each recommendation is addressed. Yes, to the Ministry of Finance, to this one, so it will be easy to make a follow-up and to make sure every single recommendation is implemented. Now, French people say, tout bien qui finit bien. Tout bien qui finit bien. What does it mean? But I would say maybe all is well when it ends well. And I truly believe our conference, which is about to come to the end, I don't know if I'll not be biased, but I'll say it was successful. And it was fruitful. But that's my view. I may be biased. Dear participants, members of this international conference, here we are at the end of this conference. As I said, which I don't know your appreciation, but each of us has his way of appreciating. Allow me to take you these, as a teacher, as a lecturer, usually to evaluate you have to be based on objectives, those objectives you have set. Now, when you started, we had like 4 objectives. The first one was to examine the cooperative governance and management practices. Was this objective covered? Yes. Thank you so much, Professor. The second was to analyze the financial and human resource capacity in cooperatives. Was this one covered? Very good, thank you. The third one, to find out issues related to cooperative membership and explore measures for inclusion in all the sectors. Was this one covered as well? Thank you. Number 4, sharing experiences and success stories among the cooperative stakeholders. Shared? Yes. Then the last one, raise awareness on effective strategies to promote self-financing and resilience among cooperative societies. What this one, did we touch on this one? Thank you so much. Let's clap hands for ourselves. Yes. Now, that being the case, allow me to shift from this session to the last one. I'll say it is with my, I don't know. I was about to say, I'm happy to announce that this conference is about to end, or maybe I may change. I regretted to announce that the conference is about to end. Which one would you choose? Happy or regret? Well, but we are about to close. And without taking much time, allow me to invite a team of people who are going to help us to close this conference. The first one that I'm going to call to ask to move forward is Mr. Richard Nyonguru, the Deputy Vice Chancellor for the UNILAK Deputy Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration. Maybe my stomach is claiming who knows. Please, as he moves forward, please clap hands for him. Then the next one is Mr. Silas, Executive Chairperson of AFRICO. Please, as he moves forward, let's clap hands for him. And then Dr. Olivier Mukurila from RISEM. Please, as he moves forward, let's clap hands for him. I'm not going to tell them what to do. All I know is that I'm going to start with UNILAK Deputy Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration. Then we'll move to Mr. Silas, and then to a closing remarks by Dr. Mukuri. Thank you so much. The floor is yours.
I think we can use the microphone that are in front of us. I think it's okay for distinguished participants and guests. My role at this time is to thank everyone. And I will do this on behalf of the Vice Chancellor who was not able to be here at this time. He was there in the morning, but he was called for another assignment. So we have come to the close of this 2 days conference, and the theme was making successful cooperative societies and innovative entrepreneurs. We have discussed challenges, opportunities, and I hope maybe new trends. I didn't follow all the presentations. But what I've seen is that it has been a track race. Yet we could not have enough time to get the 30 papers. I've counted in the booklet. We have 30 papers that were supposed to be presented. So we couldn't have all the participants here and even the time to follow all the presentation. And on behalf of UNILAK Vice Chancellor, I would like now to thank the organizers, the partners, the sponsors, the scholars who contributed with their findings, and the participant, all the participants who are here. You have been very attentive, and you contributed a lot to the success of this conference. So in a special way, let me thank and congratulate the following people, mainly our organization. I will start with Moshi Cooperative University. And the Cooperative University of Kenya. I think without their intellectual academic contribution through their papers, I think this conference wouldn't have happened. If you see the papers that we have, they are mainly from their staff. So thank you, Moshi Cooperative University and Cooperative University of Kenya for your contribution. And we congratulate also your staff for doing a very good job. Let me thank also the partners and sponsors. You know, these kind of events, they require not only time, but also finances and ideas. And we are lucky to get RCA, Rwanda Cooperative Agencies, with us, and RISEM, Code 8, Ventures 37, NCCR, and AFRICOP. They've contributed with ideas, with time, and with money. And a big applause to this organization. And mainly for AFRICOP and RISEM, thank you also for bringing many of your members to be here for the 2 days. I know many are, they have a difficult task to manage cooperatives, Spending 2 days following people talking about findings, academic findings, is a great, great sacrifice on their behalf, and we are really thankful to them. I also recognize the contribution of our keynote speakers, and these keynote speakers that I'm going to name are also key persons that are helping to establish the hub that we are trying to set. A big round of applause to Professor Gervas Machimu. You have seen his intervention, and I think he's committed to continue helping UNILAK with this idea of setting up a hub. Professor Gabrielle, I don't know if I pronounced it. Yesterday you told me how to pronounce. It's Gabrielle Schaffer, Professor Gabrielle Schaffer. And Dr. Charles Oramutse, thank you a lot for your insights on the first day, and also your commitment to continue contributing to setting up this hub. And we look forward to your support. I acknowledge also the contribution of moderators, a lot of moderators, Professor Marius. Professor Marius, thank you. You traveled all the way from South Africa to come to do only moderation, so it's also a big sacrifice that we have made. Dr. Shweta, Dr. Rurinda, Dr. Albert, Dr. Mupenzi, Dr. Christine, Dr. Richard, Mr. Innocent, and Mrs. Pamela. All these persons have been key players in this conference, so thank you. And a big round of applause to them. Finally, let me, in a special way, and I would like everybody to really give a big, big, big round of applause to the Dean of the Faculty of Economic Sciences and Management, Dr. Christine, for successfully organizing this first, I don't know if I say first episode or first session, season, sorry, for those who love movies. I think the idea has been there for maybe 2 years to organize a conference at a faculty level. We want every faculty to organize a conference that can be international. And she has taken that challenge, and from yesterday, I think it was, the dream was, the dream came true. So a big round of applause to Dr. Christine. And also, maybe the team won't be jealous, but there is the team of faculties in his, under his supervision, the directors of research, the directorate of IT. All these people have worked tirelessly to get this conference organized. So we have also witnessed that the scientific contribution during this conference came mainly from Moshi and Kenya Cooperative. So this have something that tells us. You are in UNILAK, we are organizing a conference, but the contributors are international contributors. So instead of this being something that is shameful or a slap into our face, I think this should constitute a challenge and a motivation to our scholars. I wish next year, in the second conference, we have many papers coming from UNILAK. And I would like to request Dr. Christine to push our staff, our lecturers, to do a lot of more publication for next year's conference. So my role was really to try to thank everyone here and I wish you, as we, a few moments that when we will be departing from this place, I wish all peace and a lot of work for our cooperatives, for our universities, and for our organization. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. Murakoze chane. Asanteni. I want to take this opportunity once again on behalf of AFRICOP and also on my behalf that indeed my expectation, or rather our expectation, have exceedingly been met. And indeed, I'm going home with these 3 things that have happened in my life. And I think those 3 things have also happened in your life. The first one, I have learned. I have really learned. And the learning started from the airport. And it culminated to this particular meeting because yesterday I was able to know that there is a lot that cooperative development can do. There is a lot that cooperative can do, right from housing, climate change, finance, agriculture, in all those value chain, and into the urban areas. So I'm very much learned from what we have experienced in this particular conference proceeding. Number 2, I have unlearned. Unlearned. What I thought I knew has gone away. So I hope also where you are seated, you have unlearned. So for me, what have I unlearned? I noticed that through cooperation, what is spelled out in the cooperative principle, we can shine and we can become more sustainable. What I've unlearned is that we cannot move in the same direction if we are competing. So competition is not a business in cooperative. What we need to do is to collaborate and build strong partnership. And all of us have a role in government, private sector, development partners, cooperatives, and other enthusiasts. We can be able to collaborate and build our cooperative movement. Number 3, because there are 3 components, which I think have also happened to your life in these 2 days. I have relearned. So I have relearned. What I mean, I have updated the knowledge that I had. So I'm more learned, I'm more experienced than how I came when I landed here in Kigali. So what have I relearned? I've known that in all the papers that have been presented from various countries, there are solutions. Cooperatives have solutions, whether in climate change, in housing, and also in technology, because we have looked at what technology can do for those who went to those other meetings. So I have relearned and I'm better. So thank you very much. Without taking a lot of time, I want you to take this home, especially UNILAK, when you are going to build the cooperative hub. Ensure the following have been incorporated in your hub. Number 1, an incubation. If you have an incubation, then all the incubates from our cooperative movement from the farms
will have an opportunity. Number two, we need to have innovation. Have an innovation component in the hub. Number three, apprenticeship. And you've listened to the cooperators have indicated that they need knowledge and information. So if we have the young people, apprenticeship at the hub will support their development. Number three, commercialization. Ensure you have a pathway to commercialization that will sustain the hub. And the last one, build partnership. So those are the components that I want to give to us so that we can work together. And I know when you strike partnership, you will be able to link us as AfriCorp into that particular platform. And of course, leverage on technology. Let the hub not be a physical. The hub can be a platform where the young people can hook onto the services on the platform when they are at the farm level, especially the youth. When you require them to come at the hub physically, you lose a majority of them. But when you deploy all those services or rather activities on the portal through technology, you will not miss a good number of them. So thank you very much once again. As we leave, we want to say goodbye to all of you, and we set the discussion rolling. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm also grateful and happy because of this happy ending of our 2 days seminar. If I may recall the journey we had together, it all started with an MOU RISEM had with UNILAK some few months ago. Normally, it is easier for UNILAK and RISEM to become competitors. But today we are proving that institutions that are doing the same business can work together and come up with something good and appreciable. So I'm very thankful for UNILAK to have involved RISEM. As I said, it started with an MOU. Normally, people sign MOUs for the sake of signing MOUs, but today we can affirm that this MOU has materialized. We prepared this conference together, and it is a success, so both institutions are very happy. We contributed in many ways, but we can enjoy the fruits together. We are also very thankful to other partners, AfriCorp. Yesterday I was counting, AfriCorp brought in this conference 8 nationalities. So it made it really an international conference. We are very thankful. I'm also thankful to individuals, Dr. Christine, and the team, and everybody. There are people who have been working tirelessly with sleepless nights, those who went to pick people from the airport in the night, those who were doing logistics, who were making calls in the night, all these days. So we are very thankful. And as Richard have said, this is a wake-up call for us Rwandan scholars. We are going to perish because we are not publishing. So I commend the complementarity between institutions. Together, we can do a lot. And as we say, the conference has ended, but research is going to start. I thank you, and I wish safe journey for those who are traveling as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Another big round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you so much to the team, and they did it, and they did it well. Well, after a closing remarks, there should be no comments, but what I'm going to do is just to share 2 or 3 announcements. That's it. The first one, of course, as we departed from this room, I want to inform people that we have certificates which will be distributed downstairs. And those certificates are in 3 categories. The first one are certificates for organizers. The second one is certificates for presenters. Then the certificates for participants. However, for certificates for participants, especially participants from for different technical reasons, would take them to your cooperatives. You're not going to take them today, but give them to you where you will be. I mean, we just send it to your cooperatives, and then they will be given. And for UNILAK participants, okay, you'll find them just at UNILAK. That being the case, other organizers, if you are just a part of organizers, you go downstairs and you will receive your certificate in room B. Then presenters, you find your certificate in room A. Yeah, that was the first announcement. The second one is, yes, the second one is easy. Lunch is ready. Lunch is ready. And the third one, especially this goes to visitors, to guests. Make sure before you leave, as you take your lunch, make sure you stay with us. So make sure you eat that one, then we'll talk later. Eat, please taste on that one. We would like to have you forever. Why not? Mental studies to come forward just for a word of prayer. Until then, until we meet again, may God bless you. We love you all.
Let us all raise up and pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for your love, for your protection. You have been with us since yesterday up to now. May your name be glorified. As we conclude this gathering of nations, may our shared spirit of cooperation continue to flourish. Let us go forth with renewed commitments to work together for the betterment of all humanity. May peace, understanding, and collaboration guide our future endeavors. Amen.